I've got so many memories here, like photos, everything, and now I have to rebuild.
When the firestorm came, it was like nothing I'd ever experienced. There goes our house and everything we own. Everything's gone. There was walls of thick black acrid smoke. I could barely see my wife 2 or 3 feet away. We grabbed each other's hand. I felt that we were going to die.
I've lived here for 50 years and there's been nothing like this, nothing as bad as this.
It's burnt all up there, it's burnt all up here. It's a disaster. No good. You can still see the smoke down there.
Smoke down there too.
It's a disaster, yeah.
And this was the house.
This was the house.
What's left of it? That's the front door, was just here.
The dust and ash has settled enough for Angelo and Chantal Fornasier to return to what's left of their lives among the tight-knit community of Rainbow Flat on the mid-north New South Wales coast.
This was our front door here. You walk up here, and the kitchen was over here. A nightmare, you know, a nightmare when you wake up and thinking, oh, it's just a nightmare. This is no nightmare, this is reality.
This is all that remains of the dream home that stood here for 19 years before a weekend from hell.
There's nothing here. It's not the same when you come here, like thinking that you can just walk home and go home, but you can't. I've got so many memories here, like photos, everything.
On Friday night, the pair had just minutes to flee the inferno's advance.
This is our house. We lost it. We seen it coming from the back, and you could hear the flames.
You can hear it. Got in the car, Chantal was driving. We went all the way down to the front bridge. The bridge was on fire, and we went through the flame.
I drove.
If she didn't floor it, we would have been burnt. We nearly tipped the car going around that thing.
You know, it was like pretty close, and I thought, no, I'm going. If I don't go now,
the flames were coming towards us, and Chantal just went like that.
This is one experience that I would never want to experience again. No. Like, we've had floods. Floods are fine. You know, we can get over floods. But this is just
no good at all.
Crazy.
Angelo was airlifted to hospital with smoke inhalation. His lungs almost collapsed.
I was very bad. That's why I got hardly no voice. I was there. I breathed all the stuff that's coming up in my lungs and all that. I went to the people who are looking after us, in the food and all that. They said, Angelo, we have to rush you to the hospital or you're going to die the next day. We're going to be living.
Angelo had no shoes on. He only had his thongs. That was it. And I had thongs, but these are my clothes that people gave me. I had other clothes on, but that's it. That's all I come out with, nothing.
With 19 days still to go before summer, large tracts of Australia are already in the grip of a bushfire emergency. Over the weekend, firestorms have raged from the mid-New South Wales north coast to the Queensland border, killing 3 people and destroying more than 150 homes.
You think it'd never happen to you, if you know what I mean. Like, people say, oh, this will never happen to me. But the reality is, it's happened to a lot of people.
Do you want to run down to his compound for us and grab the other hoses and that? There's connections in there.
We were the lucky ones. Not everybody was as lucky as us, but just, yeah, a lot of hard hours and good work from the fireys.
I called before about a spot fire, but now it's travelling up the trees.
Further north in Old Bar, residents like Ryan Peters are chasing the spot fires that keep flaring to life.
Definitely a little bit out of my control now. You just don't want it to spread to the top, that's all.
Just over the hill, Troy Baker considers himself lucky that the fire which engulfed his property and destroyed his shed left his house standing.
Well, basically those tall trees there, the flames cooked those. Those two were on fire, which is right next to the house. But there was fires here on and off, like I said, till probably up past 2, 3 o'clock Friday night.
I don't even recognise it now.
At Boban, 50 kilometres inland, Aaron Crow and Fiona Lee are walking into their own nightmare as they return to what's left of the house they built.
It's really hard to tell what everything is. I can't even...
I don't know what to say.
I can't recognise it.
It was a 2-storey house, and we just finished my daughter's bedroom, which is behind. We just literally just finished it. We picked out the purple paint, and we just got a new double bed in there, and all these posters on the wall, and we stuck those glow-in-the-dark stars, like literally last week, and she was so happy. She loved it. And it's, yeah. That's my $3,000 mountain bike, and there's our $3,000 touring bikes. Look, there's nothing here.
It's my daughter's little shoe.
Every time we got home here, it just really felt like, you know, the world was a million miles away kind of thing. And it's a little sanctuary.
Such a sanctuary, yeah. I was terrified. I'm glad I was terrified because it meant we left early, because I think our house burnt down a couple of hours later. My daughter's just coming up 3, and yeah, absolutely. The only important thing was leaving.
It just started to get dark, and then we couldn't see the sun through the smoke. And then, yeah, I was starting to get really scared.
They eventually made it to safety, but Aaron decided to go back into the danger zone to rescue his elderly parents, who stayed back to defend their home.
Everyone's driving the opposite direction. I'm driving out there through a police barricade, and I'm thinking my parents, I don't know, like, am I going to find my parents there, or am I going to lose my parents today? Both of my parents, I know. Yeah, that was the worst part of the whole experience, was that just not knowing, and just... Like, losing the house is tough, but if I lost my parents, and I lost my parents when I had the chance to go and save them, I couldn't deal with that.
Hi, how are you?
He pressed on and found his parents and their home had been spared.
Yeah, we're just living on adrenaline, guys. We've got no power. We've got nothing at the moment. All our food's going off. So many people with no homes. It's just... How are you going anyway? Climate change is my first concern. I've been doing this since the 70s. I've seen this coming. And you can call me a greenie, you can call me whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm a grandmother, and I'm very angry because I've got 5 grandchildren.
While some families are just coming to terms with their loss, for others, the worst could be yet to come, with fire conditions expected to intensify on Tuesday. Fire crews, meanwhile, have been working around the clock. They say the threat certainly isn't over yet. The catastrophic threat facing New South Wales is being met with an unprecedented response and heart-wrenching resilience from those who've lost it all.
No good at all. It's no good at all. We have to start all over again, build the place, and I hope to God we don't get this thing again. What happened? It's a disaster here. Disaster. Like, it's not the same place anymore. Before you can drive it was like all nice, all green and all that. Now, forget it.
Been here 19 years and like thinking, oh yeah, it will never happen to me. But it's staring me in the face. It's here, I can see it.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.